Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we're going to do a general reading for the collective. So whatever comes out, let's call in spirit with some enchantment. I started off so innocent with those high tones. Maybe something is turning from friendship into more. We'll see. We're going to start with the Fairy Lenormand. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I got to enjoy some Thai food today with a good friend, so, definitely puts you in a good mood. Oh, it was just a little bit too spicy for me. I'm like a little bit of a baby, you guys. All right, what do we have to look at? The key. It's number 33. So this message could be for somebody who's been seeing a lot of threes lately, or 333. Especially since it rhymes with key, that makes me happy. What else do we have? So the next card out, 3 plus 3 is 6, is number 6, is the, this is the clouds. I always get a little bit confused because we have a mountain as well, but there may be some confusion here for whomever I'm reading. There's an element of mystery or still trying to work out the details pertaining to potentially like a move or some sort of situation regarding your home. It may pertain to the security of your home. You may feel like your current situation is not safe or does not condone your healing. Oh, funny, there's the actual mountain. All right, so there's some confusion here, or maybe you're concerned in terms of what could potentially get in the way, but you're overestimating what actually stands in your way. Yeah, see, we've got the lily coming out after the mountain, so I feel like you're gonna be like, you know what, this is probably gonna be kind of awful, but whatever, I'm gonna put my hiking boots on and just like going up that mountain and figure out, if I can handle this shit or not. But with the peace lily, actually that might be like an Asiatic lily with the orange. There's gonna be some element of all of that hard work in terms of that mountain or getting through that confusion being worth it, or that things are much more peaceful than you actually thought that they were. All right, we're going to continue with the Masonic Tarot. Let's do the collective. We have the Queen of Chalices in the reverse. So I feel like I'm reading for somebody who is having issues in their current community or home setting due to somebody that is being emotionally manipulative. This could be somebody who tries to come off as really caring or generous or perhaps even like religious in some way. But in reality, like behind closed doors, they are, I just heard the word vicious. Calculated. So someone may feel like they have to be kind of like tiptoeing around this energy. It doesn't have to be a feminine with it being Queen of Chalices, but it could be. So we have death coming out next, and I feel like this is about the end of this living situation. So whether this is a family member or a loved one, a spouse, there may be an element of making plans to live elsewhere without telling this person your plans. So we may see like the Seven of Swords come out. King of Mallets. So this would be like the King of Pentacles. But it comes out sideways, indicating to me that there's still some element here that is not available to you, or something that you're working towards that will enable you to feel more stable financially. So you may be working towards a promotion or closing on a house or signing for an apartment. There's something here where you feel like you've made progress, but you still have something that you need to do in order to gain this like financial independence. We have the Ace of Swords clarifying the Mountain. I think the mountain or the obstacle for you is, how do I tell the truth? How do I tell this person what's going on? Because I think you fear that it's going to devolve into an argument when it doesn't need to. We have the Knave of Mallets, which would be like the Page of Pentacles and the Sun. So it's almost like I get the vibes that we have somebody here who's like got the ability to pull the trigger on a new opportunity. Maybe they have a job offer. Maybe they have a friend that is able to let them do like part-time work. There's something kind of small that maybe doesn't seem that significant to a lot of others, but to you, it's like, that's my ticket out of here though. And it's like there's some fear in terms of discussing this with perhaps like a matriarch or an ex, because it won't be well received. We're going to continue with the Bianco Nero. Yeah, we have a masculine energy here, the King of Cups, coming out with the Five of Wands. Remember, this Five of Wands, though, it's clarifying the Death card, which to me is saying this masculine energy doesn't want to fight anymore. I tried to resolve things by staying in this environment, and I don't see that this is salvageable. As a result, since I don't want this toxicity in my life, I have to remove myself from this situation. So we have the Moon coming out sideways. Interesting, because the King of Mallets that we are clarifying also came out sideways. So I feel like there's things in motion right now. There's a lot of change happening, and maybe more so than people around you would expect. You may have gone through a period of stagnation, and people are not quite used to you getting up off the couch and doing the shit you need to, but there's something that clicked or changed for you. With the Moon clarifying the King of Mallets, and again, both of them coming out sideways, I feel like there was a partial truth that you found the remainder of on your own. So perhaps even this Queen of Chalices in the reverse, this kind of manipulative energy, which could be like a mother or an ex, they might have told you something to try to keep you from venturing out on your own, and you may have found out that that was a lie. You may have found that there was information used against you. And even though it was painful to get this information, it has motivated you to stand in your power more so and do what makes you happy instead of sacrificing that very thing for the person who's just tried to manipulate you. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Nine of Swords in the reverse. I like to see it. This combo for me is very hopeful. There is a blessing or abundance tied to you telling the damn truth. Yeah, it's going to be uncomfortable. Somebody's going to fucking hate it. Somebody's going to probably say things to you that they shouldn't. But you know what? You having the cojones to be like, I know the risk. I know I've been maybe like walking on eggshells around you. No more. I'm going to tell you how it is. Be respectful about it, but I'm going to tell you how it is. And I know you're not going to like it, but when I do, when I speak my truth, I get this blessing. I get this abundance. I get the ability to move forward. Nine of Swords in the reverse is about hope. I think you have good news coming in the form of an offer, and you're going to take it. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse, clarifying the Sun. I think there's something about this opportunity, which could be money or a person, that people don't really see the value in, but you do. And that's really what matters, right? You see the value in it, then you'll invest in it, but other people might not understand it. That's fine. They don't have to. If this is resonating for you, go ahead and give me a like or a subscribe. We're going to continue with the Morgan career. Ooh, Seven of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, somebody came clean or is coming clean. And they know that doing so is going to relieve them of toxicity and drama that they don't need to be dealing with, burdens that are not theirs. And it will enable them to have more time for introspection and healing, and they'll have more peace in their life. Sounds like a worthwhile effort to me. What else do we have? We may have an ex or a mother figure that is doing their best to prevent a masculine from moving towards a feminine energy. This is the Empress. This is not just any other, date, Tinder date. This is a very difficult energy to find. Once you achieve that Empress energy, it's also very difficult to maintain it. This person, this masculine, views this feminine energy as their wish fulfillment. They know they will be happy with this person. And it makes sense now that we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse, because people have been trying to disparage this Empress to this masculine energy because they don't support the relationship moving forward. We have the Three of Cups sideways here. These are people, none of them are smiling. This is supposed to be a card about celebration, and none of them are smiling. What the hell is that? So none of them are happy about this masculine finding something that makes him happy, because it leaves them defenseless. So we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. I think this is also saying the people who are trying to disparage this Empress have nothing to actually base their assumptions on. Their actions or their words are indefensible. In addition to that, I think the masculine can see that. We have the Magician in the reverse, clarifying the Seven of Swords in the reverse. Someone has become impervious to the manipulations of this Queen of Chalices in the reverse. What used to work doesn't work anymore. I can see it coming a mile away now that you've done it for 3 years. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna have to try a new tactic if you want to pull one over on me. So we have the Page of Swords. I think that's just basically what I was just saying, I've been watching. I see how you treat other people. I've seen how you've treated me. You can't manipulate me. So we have the Two of Wands, again coming out sideways. There's a sense here that plans are incomplete. Plans have been started, but there may be a go-ahead or an approval or something like that these two individuals are still waiting on, or this masculine is waiting on. There may have been no contact here between the Empress and the masculine energy here, or there may have been an effort to actually make sure these people didn't meet. Whatever actually happened, it didn't stop the two of them from finding each other. And with Ten of Swords in the reverse, it isn't going to stop them from avoiding each other, or it isn't going to stop them from finding each other. I mean, people aren't going to be able to betray them along this particular theme or this situation because the truth is already quite apparent. And there's some action that's already been started with the Eight of Wands here. All right, we're going to close this out with a few of the Gypsy Oracle. We have conversation in the reverse. So I believe these exes or this mother and son are no longer on good speaking terms. Remember, gender doesn't play too big a factor here in tarot, so assign the genders or lack thereof, however you want. But we have a no contact situation because somebody was trying to manipulate their loved one. So we have wedding and despair, and there's a couple of things coming through. Somebody was very focused on keeping another individual in an unhealed state. This could be an ex, for example. Somebody is also really concerned about this masculine getting married. And the way he feels for this Empress, I don't think that's too far off. That's the weirdest noise I've heard from the street in a long time. All right, so we have the room in the reverse, clarifying the Five of Pentacles. So somebody may feel literally left out in the cold. Someone may have had to move out and doesn't have another option in terms of where they move. And part of that is, I get the sense that they have been burning bridges with friends. And now, because they assumed they would be able to manipulate someone, they have found themselves to no longer be able to get the pity from friends. So like nobody really wants to help them. And they, it looks like, have lost their relationship. So this is very likely an ex. However, that Queen of Chalices could represent two folks. So there could be, a mother or a sister and an ex, however it resonates. All right, I hope you enjoyed the reading and that you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you later.